What's going on, good people? What's going on, bad? I just felt like I needed to just throw that one out there because I thought I was getting ready to lose contact with you. So let's finish with this dude here. With this here, wake up, everybody. We gotta wake up, people, because we sleep. We sleep. Most of y'all sleep. Time to open up your eyes to know that you're awake. To know that you ain't believing in some bullshit. There is no Father in heaven. There is no white God in the sky. And there is no Jesus coming back to save your ass. You gotta save your ass while you are alive. It's time for you to know the truth that's in you to be who the Creator created you to be. And that's to be a creator too. To be able to create something out of nothing and make sure that it do one thing. It works. Because you created it out of love. For it working for everybody. In the whole circle of life to enjoy. It is what it is. Come on, people. We got to get stronger in love with yourself, in love with yourself to know who the Creator is in thyself, to care more for people you don't know. Because, like right now, I'm thinking of the people in Haiti and I'm hugging myself, sending out vibrations to every hurting person in Haiti. Haiti, I got love for you. You my people. I got love for all people that just love being here. Love is one way. I'm sorry. One way. If you pure in heart with the love every day. You don't feel the hate. You just see it. Every time you see it, you take it in, you wash it away. That's what I do with the hate of all you hateful people out there in the world today. I wish that y'all could feel what I feel, because then you know something that's true and not for you to believe in. There's some real evil people that done did some evil things. What makes you think that they're not planning on doing something evil again? If they lie can hold on to people so well. If you look at how well Christianity has drove people off into believing in something that's not there, but they can pinch themselves to feel the Creator inside of them. It's like, wow. It hurts me because I think about these sons of bitches and the bitches knowing the truth. The bitches knowing that people are waking up to their lies. That's what hurts me so much inside. Not just because of what they're doing to me, what you doing to you. And not knowing it. But not knowing it, not wanting to know it. Because some of y'all are stuck on stupid and don't want to be straight because y'all know that straight is going to show you how stupid you've been so long, knowing it wasn't right, the shit that you're doing. It hurts people knowing what I know it do. But my job is to tell the truth. We got some serious shit ahead of us, people. Alright, let's finish the boy off. Like I told you, I don't do this for no kids. I do this shit just for y'all to get the truth to the shit.
All great minds start focusing on our history here, that's when all these pieces start falling apart, because all the pieces that they are unraveling are things that happened thousands of years ago. That's great, but what happened to your grandfather? See what I'm saying? We know what happened to Tut and to, you know what I mean, all the historical figures of Kemet and all these other places, but what happened to your like another thing, people talk about reparations. Why is it that we are generations removed from being free from slavery, but we asking for reparations? Why didn't the generation that was free ask for it? Why didn't their children ask for it? Why did their children, who would have been your great
They were
grandparents, ask
killed,
for it? You
bro.
know why?
They were
Because they
killed.
was too busy working, raising their family, living their culture, to be asking somebody for some handouts. This
True
is how
that.
we
True
got
that.
Black
True
Wall
that.
Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
True
This is
that.
how we got, and this is
True
the
that.
thing, like, we talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma like it was this unique
But
place.
the
It was Tulsa,
ones that
Oklahoma. It was
was
Black Wall Streets
speaking
everywhere.
out were the
Where I'm
ones that
from
was
was a
killing.
Black Wall Street, Reedytown, New Jersey.
Soon he started saying
These
some
were
shit
all
about
over everywhere
reparations.
because we were doing what we
What
naturally
you
did.
said?
Our people
Oh,
were
come on in
naturally
here. Let's talk
farmers.
about
We
that.
were naturally these things. So we acquired
Moolah,
land.
gone.
How is it that you can acquire
I can
land,
see that happening.
be buying land in the
And by them
1700s
there and
as
asking
a
questions
so-called African
about they
American?
want their
1800s,
shit.
you buying land. You know what I mean? Because what we understand of slavery and all that was really a business going on. It went bad, but it's a lot more history to it than we're aware of. You know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is our people, our ancestors was too busy working. Like, I come from a family, my grandfather had 16 kids. He was successful. He was a lawyer. He was an electrician. His brother was a lawyer. Like, we had trades that we taught each other. We taught each other's kids. Your son to come live with me for a year so I can teach him my family trade. My son to go live with you for a year. See, this is
That's
how
how it's
we
supposed
live.
to go. That's how it's
Right?
supposed to go.
When they took all
That's
that
how
away
it's supposed
from
to
us
go, man.
and forced
That's
us
how
to,
it's supposed to go. To
you know,
get the
go
man
to
out
bed
the
for
house.
everything,
Yeah.
that's when we started needing reparations.
Right.
See what I'm saying? When we started sending our kids to their schools because we enforced
They
integration,
yeah.
that's when we started needing reparations.
Because you was learning
My
this shit.
grandfather, I speak for my grandfather personally. My grandfather owned over 100 acres of land in New Jersey. And the land he owned, my family owned, is what you would call the Jersey Shore. Now, anybody who knows anything about real estate knows what the Jersey Shore is worth. That beachfront property, all that shit. Like, every one of my family should be trust fund babies. We should be shitting on Paris Hilton and all that. Understand? But that land was stolen from us because of the identity that we assumed. And by assuming this identity, we lost all our rights as the.
Elaborate. Assume what identity did y'all assume?
We assumed the identity. First, it was free people of color. Right? From free people of color, it became colored. From colored, it became black. From black, it became Negro. See what I'm saying? Now, the inheritance was left to the people who had
Number 4 is African
treaties
American.
with these Europeans, right? So,
Four
as
steps.
a Negro, I'm entitled to none of this shit. As Lenape, nigga, you gotta pay me. See the difference? So, rather than kill us all off, they just gonna re-educate us. This is why our grandmothers tell us, "Oh no, baby, we got Cherokee in us." Right? Every one of our grandparents.
Everybody's grandparents said that back in the day. Everybody.
But education taught us, oh, they trying to be something they not.
We thought it was a joke. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. We ain't know, like,
Ain't that?
all the time.
Exactly.
And we do got Indians.
So when we start understanding that grandma knows what she's talking about, right? See, the thing is, you got Big Mama. Big Mama run the house. But Big Mama gonna have her sons deal with the day-to-day rulings, deal with the day-to-day situations, right? So we don't see Big Mama. We only see the uncle come for us. Now, I mean, we only see, like, it's the same thing as when you mess up and your mom says, when your father get home, he come and see, right? So just if you think of father in terms of the governments and Big Mama being the natural government that exists beyond that, you'll understand indigenous culture is Big Mama. And these corporations, also what we call nations, would be the fathers and the organizations that rule people. See I'm saying? So we dealing with a governmental form that is mimicked by the three branch system, right? You got the judicial, legislative, and the executive. That's all mimicking what we call turtle, wolf, and turkey, which are three branches of the government.
Damn.
Right? That all comes out of understanding the role that the hypothalamus, pituitary,
Turtle,
the pineal
wolf,
gland
turkey.
play in your mind. You study those three, you'll understand aspects of government. Because that's how you govern yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all this comes from all the ancient wisdom that we could talk about of Africa, Turtle Island. All this comes from observing nature, right? So this is how we learn these things, and then we codify them in what we call law of government. Study the lion pride. You see that the women run everything. They even hunt. Men just eat and protect. See, they eat first so they can have the strength to protect them from everybody else. We see the male eat first, and we think it's because we run shit. Nah, we don't. Go watch a documentary on the lion pride. What you will see is women run everything, and when the male lions reach a certain age, they have to leave. They can't stay there no more. The only lions that can stay in the territory are the females, because they have an inheritable right. And this is where we get it from. Why do you think white women was running around with the beehive hairdo? Study the bee colony. We already know who run that. Because these are indigenous rights that you can find in human beings, in animals, and in nature. Right? You're not going to find.
I'll stop right there to say to y'all this. A, B, and I want y'all to see C. Damn, ain't that something? C. But anyway, A, B, and C. What do the ants do for the queen? B. What do the bees do for the queen? C. What do the man do to the queen? See the difference? It went from the man supposed to be working for the queen to the man doing something to hurt the queen. Why? When our job is to come in with the queen, literally in heaven, in the Creator's original name, love, making another creation of the same, of each other. The negative and the positive coming together to become one, positive, one. The Creator of conscious thinking life. It is what it is. This is nature's way. Nature goes every day. It's just the mankind that does it different. When I say that the Creator's way is one way, straight, any other way is your choices. One way straight without any bullshit in the middle. All the bullshit is on the outer. One way is straight, and that's between that man and that woman. Those two is the only two that can come together in heaven and loving it. That's heaven right there. The afterlife is what you do straight and right to know what you did in this life to go on in the next one. I'm just telling you the truth. I know. I've been where you trying to go. I'm just trying to go back. So I'm here just to tell y'all the truth and give y'all the facts for you to see it for yourself. The creativity in you is the creator of you. That spark before that smoke or fire. That unconditional love you feel that you can't explain. But it's the five senses that you have to feel to put all the sparks of the divine that's rolling around inside your mind You have to put them together. Come on, people.
Find no man at the head of nothing. You're only gonna find that in modern times. You're only gonna find that in governments that go unaccording to nature. This is why you'll find all throughout history brother against brother killing each other for rule, right? Based on the indigenous way of governing yourself, the elder clan mothers elect a man to be the ruler. This is where we get the whole elections from. Saying the elder clanswoman would be comparable to the Congress. So you have congressmen. The amount of Congress people you have is based on the size of the territory. So bigger territories have more congressmen, more representatives, right? That all deals with the clan mother system. Larger territories, the more families you have. So you got more families, you're gonna have more clan mothers that represent, or grandmothers that represent their families. So when we deal with government, right? Grandmother will go sit with the clan mothers, discuss what needs to be done, whether it was going to war, whatever it was, and then they would give the orders to the primary chief or the war chief, depending if we were in peaceful times or war times. But this is all based. This is what Ma'at is. See what I'm saying? When we talk about Ma'at and we connect it with the feminine principle, this is functioning Ma'at. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I can sit here and talk to a woman. I can tell you, the black woman is God, you God, but I can't put her in a structure where she can exercise these godly rights. I can just say it, right? But when you practice the clan mother system, you're actually putting them in that position. See what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So, regardless of what us as
For
men
me,
decide,
I be
you
like,
by your mom first,
you know,
before you do it.
they gotta pay
See what I'm saying?
rent. Some of them gotta pay car note. Some people gotta pay, you know, massive bills. I'm saying, if I sit around all day long on this motherfucker and talk about shit that was fucking with me or that I want to explain, how the fuck am I gonna make a living? I'm like, I hope these motherfuckers get paid because
That's what I want to tell you, Dave. That's what I want to tell you.
No, but I'm just saying, man. You know, he
Look
didn't
at
just
the
start
view.
getting paid.
That's what I'm saying.
It took him some time to get
Like I
there.
see-
That's you don't just jump into that.
'Cause this
You
what my
gotta
thing
go
is.
through some feast and famine, or you gotta have another job that you go to
There you
and
go.
do this
There
in
you
part
go.
time. Because I'm just like this, man. You can't sit around all day long and you don't have no income coming in and just be on the tube. You better get some sponsorship. So he got 43,000 views. So this Black Magic, he been on here for a while.
Right, that's what I'm about to
That
say.
nigga go way back. I subscribe to him.
There you
So they
go.
go way back. But
Yeah.
there are some motherfuckers who ain't making no money.
And guess what, Dave? I'm be honest with you. Because they ain't making no sense.
You know, I mean, shit, man. Goddamn, like,
Is it?
damn, these songs out there. All these motherfuckers making money getting sponsored.
They
Tommy make money.
They making money too. Why?
Well, he been on there a long time.
Yeah.
He just ain't he got 43,000 views. He got some people to follow him. You gotta get followers, man. And that's work. It's work.
And see, and that's why I ain't trying to get no followers. You dig? That's why we on here right now. I ain't trying to get no followers. I just want to push out the
And
truth.
then there's some people just, you know,
I
they
wanna
have
push out the
time
truth.
to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
it and do
Yeah.
it because,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you get a check
Yeah.
every month.
Thank you.
But these motherfuckers,
They gotta move.
like, he does.
Yeah.
But there are some motherfuckers. You know,
But then you like the dude that make arguments. You did. He one of the ones that ain't getting paid for it, but he constantly making videos. But why?
Umar getting big money everywhere he goes.
That nigga get paid now.
He getting paid.
That nigga get paid
And he's
now.
in demand places.
And guess who else getting paid now too? Who else? Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear.
Vice
getting
dude?
paid. No, come on now.
Well, Vice dude gotta be getting something.
I don't know. Government paying him, right, dude? But I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm just saying the motherfucker set up. So
I'm trying to tell you, they set him up like that there because put like this here.
What government set him up?
Our government, for him to be put like this here, in order for you to follow somebody, you got to see as many views. They lay up there. I'm just saying what they said on the internet. They did when they went to expose him of his paying for his own prescribers.
You know what though? I ain't mad at his hustle.
Me neither.
You gotta sow
Come
into
on.
your
Come
shit
on, to get better.
build your shit.
Come on.
Even if you buy shit
Then
because it impressed me. That's
Get what
all
you
I'm
just
saying.
said. Get what you just said. I'm gonna go back to
So
what this
apparently he
boy.
got some money.
Then I'm gonna
if
go
he can
back.
buy his shit.
I'm gonna go back to what this boy said. This boy said, "How can you call anybody a sellout if they doing what they doing to get in so they can get up?"
That's all. You can't. I don't be mad at their hustle,
How?
man. You
How?
can't get mad at a man's hustle.
How?
Because if they on this motherfucker, apparently they got some
Come
kind
on,
of backing.
bro. Come
You
on.
can't do this
You
shit.
can't do this shit without having some kind of backing.
Once you start, cause see, look, let me tell you something. Advertisers be like, fuck, he got all the views. Advertise.
Come
The
on,
advertisers
Dave.
pay him.
Dave, and if I just give him a little something, he had nothing.
You know, and then the motherfucker, all of them got some kind of GoFundMe, some kind
Right.
of non-profit
Yes.
shit set
Yes.
up.
Yes.
They fund them, and then people,
Yes.
I'll send them $2.
Yes.
So 1,000 people send you $2.
Dave, they said you won. Shit.
I'm just saying.
Why
I'm saying to everybody for a couple bucks.
One dude lived there and said, just send me the quarter.
You know,
The dude said, just send me the quarter. Because
you
he
know,
said, my pen pal
because that's what they do, man. So I mean, you know, I ain't mad at they shit, but some lady said some motherfuckers gonna be making.
Yeah, man, don't ever waste their time. Because they ain't telling nothing.
like that motherfucker, like that. Yeah, I'm full of spirit. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Got motherfuckers cussing preachers. Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm real, bitch.
I don't give a fuck about what they talking about. Fuck them bitches. That nigga, that was crazy. That nigga, that.
You can tell that motherfucker straight at the pen.
Yeah,
I
bro.
went straight at the
Because
motherfucker.
he was trying to more be like Petey Green. That's what he was more trying to be like, Petey Green. So like we were talking about this dude here making some sense here.
We're not dealing with your wife. You know, you 30 years old and your girl, she don't possess no more wisdom than you. We talking about our elders. We talking about the women who have lived and experienced. We talking about the women who have made mistakes. Yeah, Clan mother might have 15 kids because she was loose when she was young, but guess what? She learned. And now she has that wisdom to bring to the table. See what I'm saying? So, and like I said, all this comes out of just observing nature. That's all we got to do, and we'll see our customs. Now, when we start dealing with dynasties, and everybody's big on dynasties, and I get it, but when we see dynasties, we're dealing with something that's outside of nature.
Nah.
Because a dynasty is handed from father to son, irregardless of the mother.
Nah.
That's not natural.
Come on now.
See what I'm saying? Nation, natural. It's not nature. There's nothing about it that deals with our natural ways.
Right.
That's why we live in a patriarchal society. This is why the
Boy, making sense though.
religions, right, put shade on the woman. Right? Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Right? No, I'm not gonna speak too much on the religions because I don't want to come off like I'm trying to talk bad about religions.
Yeah, nigga, tell the truth then, shit.
See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna throw everything out, but just for me studying nature and seeing how these religions are
Unnatural. Unnatural.
structured,
Unnatural.
I know it's something missing.
Yeah,
And
unnatural,
that
baby.
would be the feminine principle.
Family
this feminine
principle, baby.
principle is rushing back on the planet, right, to balance things off. Now you got niggas. You see what you got.
Yeah, you
Right?
see what you got, yeah.
Because nature got to balance itself. So if we've been living in this patriarchal world for 6,000 years, right? Nature got to do something to balance it out.
Gotta do something to balance
It's
it out.
feminine energy taking control. Look at judges. Judges wear wigs and basically dresses. Right? Look at all the Hollywood movies. How do they? What do
Yo,
they do?
Dave.
They got men dressing up like women. What woman? Big Mama. Why? Because Big Mama.
That boy said,
run shit. Big Mama run shit. And what are they showing you in the movie?
just like I was saying, created is one way.
So we talk
He said
about
nature is balanced.
that was Big
Huh?
Mama.
That's what I'm saying. The creator is one way, and that's to create and love. To create with no material motive, right or wrong.
I guess so.
Okay, but
If that's what you say,
okay,
you believe that?
You're right. You're right. I know that. But see, okay, but like I said again,
That's what you
he said,
believe.
like I said, I know it. But I'm saying he said.
Well, that's what you know.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck
That's,
the
yeah.
semantics.
Gotta go there because I'm like, correct. He just said. He said for the creator be in us. Balance is
Motherfucker
nature.
that know gotta have fallible proof that what he's saying is right.
Right, 'cause-
So if you seen that shit with your motherfucking eyes,
Yeah.
you can say you know that shit, but if it's that's what you fucking believe, I can't change that.
Right.
I can't change it.
Because I got.
And if a motherfucker believe and then he get it to know, because you sometimes you don't believe first, sometimes you just know some shit. If I put my motherfucking hand in fire,
Yeah,
it's gonna burn. Guess what? I don't have to put my hand in that motherfucker.
You know.
I know that shit gonna burn me.
I know that.
For real. Shit. That's some shit I know. Oh fuck. Oh, that flame burning. Oh, I see somebody burn up in there. Yo, try that shit.
Yeah, dog. You know that. Come on, man. Cause
Common motherfucking
so
sense.
look, he said, because if you think of the principle of this being Mother Earth is balance, and when balance is off shifted, anything liable to
When
happen.
she get off balance, that's man shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Earth will stay doing
Right,
just what the
because-
fuck was
because
doing.
he said,
If man wasn't
nature-
doing fucked up
Look,
shit.
like she said, because Mother Earth, when you're against nature, Mother Earth balances shit out.
Or rebels and shit. Do what it do. This shit, I mean, it's a live organism.
Oh boy,
There's motherfucking
Hey.
organisms all around
Yeah,
us. Everything won't live.
Everything is living.
And it wants to live.
Yes.
You fuck up the atmosphere, you fuck up the shit's dying. Animals dying,
Yeah,
fish dying,
dude.
shit in the air dying. Shit.
Hey, that boy that like he happy with his name too.
Motherfucker wanna come on this
Earth.
motherfucker and tell their lives, hey man, we need motherfuckers
So
like
he's saying, all he's saying is wake up. Because he said nature's offset. We are not looking at nature the way we should look at nature. We're looking at nature as something that we shouldn't be in. That's why everybody's inside. Woo! Boy, playing video games and shit. Yeah, I got out yesterday. Too, boy. I got out yesterday. I went and rolled out there in that sunlight. Felt good too.
We see them up there sacrificing the pyramids. We associate it and we focus that. They'll tell you themselves, them pyramids was there when they got there. Who built the pyramids? Why were they abandoned?
Well, I'll tell you something, man.
You study Native American history, you know exactly
Old folks that have lived for a while,
why they left
man,
and where
He
they
just
at.
talking about that.
it's a blessing to sit and talk to
Hey,
you.
he was just talking about that.
It does something for your
Bro,
soul.
you got a
Hear
day.
all that damn wisdom.
Bro, they got a chill
This
bump, bro.
motherfucker's 80 something
Dang.
or 90 something. You gotta
Dang.
sit there and say, man, they doing something fucking right. I don't
Say,
give
bro.
a fuck.
Say, bro, like I said, they living straight. They living straight and knowing what's straight.
They
bro.
helping folk.
They
They
that's
love
straight.
people.
That's
They
straight.
care.
That don't got nothing to do with their belief system. That's straight. That's straight right there. That's straight in order. That's because they was taught, like you say, they was taught to believe in something in order to get something to believe in, to have a straight way to go. But like I said again, that's order. That's straight. And this boy said, when a woman lived and have all those kids, as she get older, she learn her mistake to be able to tell her daughter, unless she didn't learn from her mistake.
1,000 years, then packing up and moving to another place. And there is
She's supposed to learn from her mistake to be able to explain to her daughter as she got older, for none of her daughters never make the mistake she made.
And the reason you don't find any evidence of there in cities like
But he said the women nowadays, they in the club with their granddaughter.
before
Katrina. Yeah, that's
The development was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
The development wasn't matured. So when you have a child early on in life, shit, that changed your whole mindset. So, shit, say you have a child of 15, you 45, she 30.
because they timed all kinds of
Fuck it.
sides.
Y'all still got the same kind of motherfucking mentality. It's just 15 years difference between you. And guess what? She gonna look just as fine as you. This 45-year-old just as fine as 30.
Yeah,
If
cause
they taking care of themselves, yeah, they won't be out popping and locking the motherfucking club because they didn't get to do that shit at one time. For that, while she was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, she's taking care of your ass. So she missed shit.
Uh-huh.
If 15 don't get a baby early, she gonna miss some shit.
look what he said, Dave. He said because when you look at your grandma's wearing thongs now. Your grandma's getting the weave in their head. Your grandma's doing all the things that a young person doing.
But you know why? Because the generation,
Yeah.
the baby boomer generation, the generation that's come about, they won't live longer. And they doing shit. Now this is positive shit. We ain't talking about negative shit. Talking about
Fucking
these
up
motherfuckers.
shit.
They want to live longer. Man, I sat there and look at Gladys Knight, 72 years old. The motherfucker look incredible. She's 72. She don't look 72.
Because she eating.
She definitely done changed her diet. Because I mean, you can see all the shit. Gladys is eating right.
Because look what he said.
Right.
He said because a lot of people. Well, I say this too though. A lot of people are taking control over that. They are responsible for this thing.
Man, you better be your own doctor, brother.
They taking control to know that they are responsible for everything they put in his body.
Better not be depending on some motherfucker to tell you what I need to take this, I need to take this. That's one thing with old folk though.
Yeah, bro.
They believe when they talk, especially if they got that insurance.
And
they believe
look. When I saw you and your boy like this here, I said, they go with their thing.
No, that's my sister.
No, that was your sister out there. You don't like this?
That's my sister.
That was your sister?
My sister.
What is something like that?
Yeah. And she lost a lot of weight since she got on this product. She's
Oh,
bigger
right.
than that. It's like 15 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah, 4 means 4 tea parties in a month. That's
I
what
got
that means.
you. I got you.
4 tea parties a month.
I
We're
got
doing a
you.
tea party. When we do this, we're saying to our people, our national director, 4 tea parties in a month. That's what that is for.
Gotcha.
Ain't no
So,
gang sign.
so I thought it was frat. You feel me? But okay, I got you now. 4 tea parties. Look, I said, there go my 4 again. Ain't the beautiful people? That's what I say when I see my 4. But yeah, though, people, it is what it is, man. Shit, you gotta better take control of your body, because the doctor gonna take over and give you as much medication that he can put in it. Because he gonna feel like I can.
I'm gonna mention, man, what you be? Damn, your siblings, you don't want them to be fucked up. She was bigger than that, man.
And hey, like I said,
About
again,
15 pounds, and she on a journey.
and she looked healthy. Like I said, again,
Man, you know, hey, look, she stopped smoking.
Oh yeah.
You know, she's she making an attempt today.
Yeah.
This shit got an appetizer president because I just don't feel hungry. You know, a lot of times when you quit smoking, you want to eat.
Oh yeah, cause Dave,
You get chunky in the motherfucker.
it's called-
I haven't had no desire
the
to
nicotine.
eat a whole lot of food.
The
Just
nicotine
snack.
addiction. The nicotine.
You know,
The nicotine.
but the ISOT and the stuff she's taking is suppressing that appetite.
She doing good.
Got appetite suppressing it, bro. So you don't be sitting up there. Damn, I'm hungry in the motherfucker.
Come on, people. She's trying to change your life with some total life change products, man. Shit, I got a website for it and everything. Just go to it. It'll be on the description below, because that shit they do it automatically with this video that I'm doing right now, because that's some beautiful shit when you just learn how to read and you end up seeing some shit that you could read, and it's the shit that you really needed. That's when you know what's happening with you and the creator in you. But people, I already said, I'm gonna find somebody out there that's gonna show me how to read, and I'm gonna become a lawyer in no time. Cause I ain't gonna be no liar lawyer. Cause they got a lot of liar lawyers out there, like the lawyer that I talked to the other day that told me that give him a retainer, we can go somewhere with this case. Shit on him.
My sister got $2,500 to get IRS off her ass. Because she could retain an attorney to get IRS off her ass. $2,500. They were saying she owed 60 grand to me. I'm owe 60 grand. If anybody get them off my ass, I'd give them an attorney.
Damn.
Tax attorney, brother.
Ain't that a bitch?
Get that bullshit. If that's some shit, she don't know
They
that
can't
shit.
get ordered, but they can let them put you in jail.
Brother, you know why? Because
You signed the paperwork.
you signed paperwork.
Yeah, you signed paperwork.
You was on a fucking job.
You signed the paperwork.
You signed it.
You signed it.
I'm adhere to what you say. The motherfucker, man, tied up into a JOB like that, man.
Dave, like that dude just said, Dave, and we already know this though, Dave. We are nothing but slaves here with a social security number.
So, man, you motherfucker, that motherfucking IRS is the most corrupt piece of shit ever invented. Man, it's corrupt.
At the end of the motherfucking
They
year,
kill a whole lot of people.
at the end of the motherfucking year, they still get some of your money.
Collection agency.
At the end of the year, they still
That's
get
all
some of
they
your
are,
money.
collection agency. They're not the government. They have nothing to do with Fed. They're not federal.
At the end of the
They
year,
are a private entity, a collection entity. That's why they never been audited. They never been audited. IRS never been audited.
oh no, never been audited,
Who
Dave.
audited them? Huh? Cool. Shit.
That's some gangster shit, yeah, Dave. Motherfucker can print as much money as they want and have nothing to back it up with. Wow.
I didn't talk about, man. The politics came up with the, that's it, yeah. I had nothing to say, yeah. I mean, I participated in the process. Y'all just don't understand. I just don't understand. I can't vote. But see, when you go vote that ballot, you gotta cast a vote.
Gotta cast a vote, dog.
For
One of them.
Chelsea or one of them.
One of them.
I don't know.
I can't be a part of that, dog. I can't never be a part of that.
Support them.
I can't be a part of that, bro. I call it a part of the confusion that you know now that you in. So why would you still be a part of it?
Man, I mean, the more I started listening to Trump, the more I was like, what a motherfucking asshole. He's an asshole, man.
Dig, and I feel you, dog. And the more I listen to Hillary Clinton, I say,
she's a piece of shit.
look at that. I said the both are the worst evils. The worst are the both evil, and we gotta pick one of this.
It's sad time.
It's a sad time when you gotta pick out of that.
I'm tell you that motherfucker. You might not like her, but you need to vote for her.
Oh yeah,
Let
she.
me tell you something, man. That statement made the least amount of sense. I mean, I was like, this bitch ain't intelligent.
All I do is look out there, Dave. I said, oh, she straight up Illuminati, huh?
That bitch ain't intelligent.
Cause that ain't smart at all. What she just said. What she just said didn't make no sense. Yeah. Cause like I said, when she said it didn't make no sense, Dave. And people.
You might not like her, but you need to vote for her.
And people, when she said that.
How much sense does that make?
Hey,
I don't like you. I'm going to vote for you. I don't like you.
And people, if y'all was thinking to y'allself, people, and she said that there, and you lay up there and said to yourself, she's right. You was an asshole.
And guess who she was with talking about this
I know.
shit too? That big Peter Puffer, faggot ass, TD motherfucking Jakes. His motherfucking ass was on there with her.
So that go to show you, she was on there with the Puffer Packer.
TD Jakes was
dig?
on
So
motherfucking show. They sit up there. I said, so Jakes, you definitely enforcing the bullshit.
and get what else, Dig? Get what else, Dig? Get what else? The agenda, Dig. There go the agenda right there. The gay agenda, bam. The woman in the gay agenda, boom. Endorsing Hillary.
Black folks gonna run with that.
And they gonna run with it, Dig.
Especially women.
And Oprah, like I say, Oprah just put the icing.
Oprah influenced more women than men.
Oprah put the nasty ass icing on the cake on that one, bro.
That motherfucker influenced women big time. Black women. She knew what she was doing. When she did that, motherfucker, that bitch knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she knows she was
You
doing.
know these black women gonna run with that. Oprah said, you vote for Hillary. I gotta be damned. Don't come tell me shit about Oprah, man. Boy, that motherfucker. Fuck Oprah. Oh, fuck Oprah Winfrey.
Oh yeah, though, man.
And, you know, and of course that's an endorsement for the Democrats.
Yeah.
And Oprah is where she is because not because of Democratic shit. And she know that motherfucker too. She know most of them power motherfuckers got Republican mentality and they support her monkey ass. But motherfucking women rule the shit, brother.
And like the dude, dog, this dude was just saying that, bro, because what goes on in the jungle, Dave? The women do what?
What's that?
What goes on in the jungle? The women do the hunting. That motherfucker, the man don't do nothing but lay his ass around, right or wrong.
We're talking about animal kingdom.
Yeah, and it's like he said the only difference is us conscious thinking. But he said the women do everything. Until the time for the woman, the man is the defender. The defender for that pussy. You dig what I'm saying? You dig for his own genes to expand. You dig?
Like I said, man, it's a balance.
It's a balance, Dave, and it's a battle. It's a battle. Cause when you get can't do nothing without the man. Oh y'all, come on, Dave. But like he said though, he said that in the animal kingdom, that woman teaches the cub everything. That man do nothing but defend and protect that woman.
I saw that one motherfucking lion bullshit with that motherfucking calf, and the motherfucking king lion came up, get the fuck out the way, and snatched that bitch and fucked him up. Now let's eat. Fuck you playing around with that motherfucker. Big motherfucker lion said, fuck this shit. Came over and snatched that motherfucker calf and went to fucking work.
I remember that shit.
Playing with this motherfucker. King wouldn't show shit. It's time to eat.
It's time to eat, man.
Shit playing. Have that motherfucking calf, and that was fucking it. Shit.
See what I'm saying? When we talk about
this motherfucker.
feminine principles,
yeah.
this is functioning my eye. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I can sit here and talk to a woman, I can tell you, the black woman is God, you God, but I can't put her in a structure where she can exercise these godly rights. I can just say it to her, right? But when you practice the clan mother system, you actually putting them in that position. See what I'm saying? So, regardless of what us as men decide, you gotta run it by your mom first before you do it. See what I'm saying? Now, we're not dealing with your wife, you know, you 30 years old and your girl, she don't possess no more wisdom than you. We talking about our elders. We talking about the women who have lived and experienced. We talking about the women who have made mistakes. Yeah, Clan mother might have 15 kids because she was loose when she was young, but guess what? She learned. And now she has that wisdom to bring to the table. See what I'm saying? So
That's our wisdom,
all
my
this
dude.
comes out of this observing nature.
15 kids.
It's all we got to do, and we'll see our customs. Now, when we start dealing with dynasties, everybody's big on dynasties, and I get it. But when we see a dynasty, we're dealing with something that's outside of nature. Because a dynasty is handed from father to son, irregardless of the mother. That's not natural. See what I'm saying? Nation, natural. It's not nature. Nothing about it that deals with our natural ways. This is why we live in a patriarchal society. This is why the three dominant religions, right, put shade on the woman. Right? Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Right? I'm not going to speak too much on the religions because I don't want to come off like I'm trying to talk bad about religions there. But I know that these religions were altered. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to throw everything out. But just for me studying nature and seeing how these religions are structured, right, I know it's something missing. And that would be the feminine principle. So now this feminine principle is rushing back on the planet, right, to balance things off. Now you got niggas. You see what you got, right? Because nature got to balance itself. So we've been living in this patriarchal world for 6,000 years, right? Nature got to do something to balance it out. So now you got this feminine energy taking control. Look at judges. Judges wear wigs and basically dresses, right? Look at all the Hollywood movies. What do they do? They got men dressing up like women. What woman? Big Mama. Why? Because Big Mama ruled.
Mama run shit.
Big Mama run shit. And what do they show you in the movies? Once Big Mama died, what happened?
They fall apart.
Family fall apart. So when we talk about our ancient indigenous cultures, that was Big Mama. Big Mama has passed. The uncles run shit now, but the uncles ain't running it the same way Big Mama ran. And that's why we fucked up. So, I applaud all the men out here trying to do something, but they falling in the same lines, right?
Yeah, that's where the queens act like your mama come in that day.
Situation we in. Like,
Giving her 2 cents of being here.
What's that?
I say that's when queens like your mama come into play here. Just her on presence being here.
You leave your territory and go to another territory and go to war with those people, you're throwing the balance of all things off. And when we talk about Kemet, we're talking about a land that was settled by Nubians from the south. When we look on the Narmar Stela, we see brothers with cornrows, right, dreads, braids, being beheaded. But we don't deal with that, right? One time I seen a brother talking about, this right here is a sign that proves the industrial such and such of the Kemites. And on the sign, it basically translated, I have pushed the kingdom further than my father. I have extended the borders. So if you live next to me, and we got a gate in the yard, and you extend the borders, what you doing to me?
It's conquered.
You took the land. So why we feel so good about that? Because we've been taught to measure the world through patriarchal standards and completely ignore nature and Big Mama. So we happy about this, and then what happens? They come in, they conquer, and they build large cities, justify what they just did. So now we stand in New York, we like, wow, this shit's dope. Not even thinking about all the natives, right, that we destroyed to build this. And we go to Mexico, right? Go to Mexico, Teotihuacan. They tell you it's the city of gods. Aztecs named it the city of gods because when they got there, it was an abandoned city. these pyramids are ancient. Aztecs, when we aspired to, like, you know, they see the movies, they on the pyramids, cutting people and doing all that. They didn't even build them pyramids. But we see them up there sacrificing people on the pyramids, we associate it, and we boom, it's that. They'll tell you themselves, their pyramids was there when they got there. Who built the pyramids? Why were they abandoned? When you study Native American history, you know exactly who built the pyramids. You know why they left and where they at.
Who built them? Why did they left?
Who built them?
Why did they leave?
Why did they leave? Because anyone who's a farmer, right? When you spend land, you extract all the nutrients out of the land. This is why we put dung or shit into the ground to recreate the nutrients. But after you've been there for 1,000 years, you drain the ground of everything. So you have to pack up and move on to allow the earth to take back. You know what I'm saying? This is why we find these abandoned cities all over the world. That's the wisdom of the ancients. Because we're so separated from it, we look at it from the perspective of abandoned city. Just like when we talk about nomadic, somebody say, oh, they nomadic. There's a difference between living somewhere for 1,000 years, then packing up and moving to another place, than there is a following buffalo. You see what I'm saying? So, what our people was doing all over the world, they're called time-warping societies. The reason you don't find any evidence other than the cities they leave behind, because just like animals who had the sense to get out of New Orleans before Katrina,
Yeah, that same sense.
Mr. Glass.
see, domesticated animals has changed the thing,
And
master.
I'm just saying, the new conscious thinking people, which is in
I gotta have a fucking medication.
conscious
I broke my back.
community.
How you think the
I did that.
What I'm saying to you
I got
now
to put it to
is
that.
they connected to something that's they connected to
I'll
nature.
put
this life
So this
that we get.
I love to drink from my body, but it's wrong.
We was lied to the birthday here
So I said,
on earth
what?
when you was given
Well, more things.
your birthday.
Doctor. To tell
That was the first lie that was given to you, dealing with the low down man that's been jealous of the woman ever since that man realized that he could never be as close to the creator as the woman is, because the woman is a creator herself. That man is nothing but a donator to that creator. A man is never going to be a father to his children until he knows what his job here on earth really is. I'm not talking to those of you that are fathers to your children. I'm talking about the man that gets fitted up to attract a woman. Most of you men out there, you are not attracting the woman for the right reasons. Most of you men that get spiffed up, that get that throwed off word, swagged up, I'm going to tell you like this. Swag is where it comes from. Swag is the other part of being a fag. Now, I know now that saying fag, now you can get some kind of charge by saying that. I'm like this. Fuck all that bullshit. My channel is Truth is the Truth. Period. And for us to even allow that law to be passed, same-sex marriage, is going against the grain of knowing the Creator. Y'all just believe in that bullshit. That's the reason why that same-sex marriage bullshit passed. Because if y'all really believe in knowing the Creator and not believing in some bullshit somebody taught to you as a child, the same way that they taught you about Santa Claus. So, like I said again, this gift of life was given to you to live with your life and your free will. Your free will didn't come into act until you
learned how to act, and you learned that from your mother and your father. If you had one, or if you have one, if you have a mother and a father, that's straight. You was created straight between two people that came together, literally came together in heaven. When man and woman come together, that's heaven, making the Creator's name while creating one of the same out of you two becoming one with the Creator. Where did I learn what I know from? I didn't learn it from the book. I didn't get it off no TV, tells lies to your vision. And I didn't get it from no human being here. I got it from the Creator of all of us. The Creator of all things. I went into the light with my free will to be given life back. I gave up on life, but I didn't commit suicide when I did that. I gave up on life in a place where I thought that it was supposed to maintain life. I thought that these doctors signed up over to maintain life, but now I know that doctor's job is something totally different with that. Doctor's main objective is to get you on medication, and they get paid for that. So when I say to you conscious people that think that you thinking consciously, no, you're not. You're still thinking in the groove that you was taught to think in, and that's the way that you think about that. Because when you look at it, our Father who are in heaven, first of all, why would it be a father in heaven instead of a mother? But for those of you who do know that the Creator is neither man nor woman, black nor white, the Creator is the Creator of that divine light of all life, which is our one and only Son. The one and only Son without a father or a mother. And we only have one divine light of all life. That Son, S-U-N. But the U is, the S is half of the 8. As in infinity, we eternal, baby. The U in the middle is you in the middle. Knowing the truth and not believing some bullshit. And the end is at the end of us living in this earth suit. If you living straight to know you, if you living straight to know who the Creator is in you, you come to realize what the truth is. And the truth is in you. The creativity in you is the Creator of you. The spark before the smoke of fire. The unconditional feel of love that you don't understand, understand. You just can't get it. You can't even grasp that feeling that you feel. Unconditional love that man and that woman, when they come together, literally knowing each other, knowing the responsibility of coming together, they can create another one of each other. But this is two people, man and woman, creating from the Creator love. I'm just saying. 4 means something. Why do 4 mean something? Because I can give you 4 periods of your life and 4 stages. I can give you one word, 4 letters that sums it up how we all came to be here And it happens to be the Creator's original name before man changed it to God. So let me give you your 4 periods before we carry on. First period is when your mama mishears. Then you live in a period. Then you die, period. And then he or she is dead on a death certificate, period. Now the 4 stages, starting with L, ending with E, that sums up your life from beginning to ending. Life, live, love, leave. Life, live, love, leave. That's the 4 words, 4 letters. The 4 words, 4 letters. My bad. The 4 words starting with L, ending with E. It sums up how we all came to be here. That 1 word, 4 letters. That sums up how we all came to be here. L-O-V-E. The 4 sums it up how we came to be here in 4 stages. No, 4. It sums it up how we all came to be here. It's love, baby. Life, live, love, leave. L-O-V-E. We all came to be here in the love of the Creator. He wants us to be here, to be creators here ourselves. We was never taught to know that the power is in you. That's the beat of your heart. The vibration that you send out of you is you and the Creator. It's going one way, straight. And that's the love to create something for the whole circle of life to enjoy. Nothing having a price tag on it to get some kind of reward for what you're doing that's straight. Because there's 2 rights. There's that's right and that's right, but man could be wrong. There's 2, but there's only one straight to create and love to carry on.
Alright, so all these groups that, you know, I could pose a question. Like, talk about the Europeans, African that got trapped up in Europe, ISIS. Where the ICE come from? Get trapped up. He's an African. He's not a European. He's an African that went up there with African knowledge. So why would he get trapped up there? You know what I mean? Eskimo ain't trapped in, you know what I'm saying? He living right in tune with the shit and cool. Still got all his melanin, everything. So people are being led on to believe. You know what I'm saying? And all this, like Columbus tapped into it. You know what I'm saying? All this information, like when we start looking at things from a native perspective, and I'm telling you, it'll all fall in place. Another thing, when we deal with mythology and creation stories, right? The creation stories that we are familiar with are Middle Eastern and African. You know, they quote the story of, you know, come from the mouth of Mount Kilimanjaro, right? Talk about the Bible and Genesis and all that, right? But these would be histories of specific people. You know what I mean? If you go to Africa and you ask any nation or tribe their origins, they're going to give you their origins. They're not going to speak for the whole world. So when you start accessing other nations' information, you have to always keep in mind that they're speaking for themselves and not the whole world. So when we start applying all these creation gifts and these histories of people in place in other regions of the world, those not necessarily be our histories, but because the people we learn them from have oppressed us and their history has become our history, we now think that's our history. But I tell you this, I grew up watching Chips. It's probably too old for a lot of people. You know what I mean? California Highway Patrol. And guess what? I was rooting for the cops. Why? because my mind was other than who I am. When I watched Cowboys and Indians, I was rooting for the Cowboys. Why? Because my mind was conditioned to think I'm somebody I'm not. So I'm rooting for my oppressor. And I'm trying to justify my oppressor's history for my history. See what I'm saying? So all these things that we get caught up in is because our we coming from will have a better understanding of who we are. That's not to say that we're not African, we're not none of this, because when people will start to understand the history, we understand that there's epochs in history, right? So, the Nation of Islam tell you we write a history every 25,000 years.
I think that nigga was doing before. He got some knowledge.
Oh, D, I'm glad you said that because
So you might
see, some people expose
people, let's say the Olmecs,
their what they did as a kid,
Oh, yeah.
and based on
and
their timeline,
the red pill
you
exposed.
make them
And I was like, wow.
Right,
Right. Because remember
You're in a
when
fucked up situation now, but it don't mean you gotta stay like that. You know, you change your shit, change your environment, change your mind, change your environment.
Cause remember when we said that President Obama, he spoke from the heart when he spoke about them gays.
He straight up gay.
That boy spoke to the heart when he spoke about boys was fucking people's mama as crackheads. Tribute to mama growing up without his daddy found a pump under his bed, and I'm like, dude, he was putting the mayhem out there. Nah. But I feel you on that, red pill. At least you telling the truth. You ain't bullshitting with nobody. But even if that wasn't you, you show some compassion in that. Like either it was somebody you knew that did that, or you knew somebody that it was done to. If it wasn't you doing it, I'm just saying, it is what it is. I'm not saying I know that's what you did, because I don't even know you like that. All I know is you put a lot of passion in that death saying that.
One more question for you. Blue just walked through the door, and it made me think about a conversation
you put
Blue Pill was having.
And all your passion in that, just like I put in all my passion in this.
Presentation on just,
That's called Breakfast of Champions. That's called Life on a Plate.
This American nigga, whatever you want to
Total life change
Negro, colored,
will change
black,
your life
African
if you want to change your life.
They said Jesse Jackson came
But
up
this
with that, right?
is
African-American?
you're supposed to eat
Damn, like,
to live,
I ain't find that
not
out
kill
till I was like 30
to
years
eat.
old or something like that. Yeah. It's crazy, man. That was super payoff. Wow, that's crazy. One of the most confused people on the planet, but yet one of the most imitated, never duplicated, looked up to, swagger jack people on the face of the earth at that same time. Now, with what you was talking about earlier, with the mixing of the bloodlines and the native woman being with the African man and so on and so forth, and us getting exported to Europe and back and forth, do you think that mixing of the bloodline contributes to our greatness? When you see a LeBron James and the world looks at him like a god, or you see a Michael Jackson and everybody like Japanese people singing songs and don't even know what country he's from, or Michael Jordan, what contributes to us being so imitated all over the world?
Okay. First thing I would say to that is I'm going to speak a little bit on culture. Culture is not a complexion. It's not a phenotype. It's none of these things. Culture is a way of life that people engage in. Right? So when you look at athletes that come from the Americas, we're not better athletes than Africans. You know what I'm saying? Our bodies ain't put together better than them. We just perform at certain sports. We excel in it. Why? Because it's a part of our culture. Meaning, when you look at the major sports, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, these come out of ancient indigenous games that we played. Sometimes were we would call them war games. Right? This is an intricate part of our culture, and there's such thing as muscle memory. Right? So this is why somebody can never touch a basketball, you give him a ball, and he's a monster with it. You know what I'm saying? This is why somebody like Michael Jordan, when you look at the rest of his family, none of them tall. I used to play ball with his brother. His brother was stationed at Fort Monmouth Naval Army Base in New Jersey. I used to go play ball with his brother. Short dude, jump out the gym. He didn't want to talk Mike every day, but at some point, like Mike was born with that ability, that talent. It's innate. It was in him. All these athletes that do these certain things, they were born with this talent. It's a part of their genetic
makeup.
So all the things we do, we doing it because we have been doing this for thousands of years, and we're the one that exported much of these cultures around the world. We just don't get credit for it.
Can I ask you something? Do you think none of it is based on conditioning, based on environment? For instance, you know, the brothers that are here in the quote-unquote Americas are very good at jumping. You know what I'm saying? You think about it, you know, we grow up in the inner cities, we climb stairs, we climb fences, we do backflips and stuff of that nature. They're not necessarily long distance runners,
No.
like the African brothers or the brothers from Jamaica. But those long distance runners are not necessarily jumpers. You know what I'm saying? So are we not looking at conditioning as well, contributing to some of these factors?
Culture has a lot is tied into your environment as well. People who live by water are more proficient swimmers. I grew up on the Jersey Shore. I'm a fish. You know what I'm saying? I also don't like swimming because I grew up doing the shit. See what I'm saying? I'm not impressed by the beach. Certain things. So yeah, all this stuff has to do with the combination of environment, you know what I mean, the conditionings, the foods we eat, all these things contribute to who we are as a people. And certain things that we pick up, we just naturally pick them up because we've been groomed for that. You know, you was running around the city, jumping fences, this, that. I'm down in Jersey, running through the tribal lands. I'm jumping trees. You know what I mean? Like when we outside of the urban aspect, I'm running around doing the same thing you do. Right? Through the trees. I always wonder why am I faster running through the woods than in an open, in an open field? Why do I feel more nimble, more fat? You know what I mean? Why can I move in and out? It's something that's just a part of who we are. So a lot of these.
See, we always was running.
A lot of what it is we demonstrate, we've been doing this for thousands of years. The European just was able to
Mimic it.
monetize it,
Mimic
see a way
it.
to
Mimic us.
make some bread off.
Now they feel like they done mimic us enough to get
Really
rid of
just
us.
incorporated into this culture. You know what I mean? Long before we had this concept that they were stealing from us, it was just learning from us. It's just that we abandoned our ways. So when we abandon our ways and they continue to do them, and then we start to wake up and see what's going on, we feel some type of way like they stole it from us. But really, we talk very much this shit. So yeah,